In 2021. The old bamboo next to the new bamboo. I want to zoom there. New bamboo. All is new. New and young. Probably too small to cut on yet. I thought I'd check. It's probably 2 inches wide maybe. Yeah, we're gonna have to fuck a little bit up. Hang on just a sec. Well, howdy do, little bamboo. You are pretty small, you know. But look at that. Supple. You can see the white. So, unfortunately, you will lose this fight. I'll do this with my Tromatina 14-inch machete that I leave in my car in case of emergencies, such as new bamboo. Well, hate to cut you down before you reach the prime of your life. No, I don't. Ooh, look at that. See, that's how we like to cut bamboo. Smoothness. Clear smoothness with the Tramontina, made in Brazil. 14-inch car-kept machete. But what's this? More baby bamboo. This one a bit thicker, but still supple because we can write on it. S for supple, right? Well, we just also happen to keep in our car the Cold Steel Norse Hawk. A tomahawk with a Norse style head, which seemed contradictory until you realize that my dad's side of the family is Norwegian and I grew up in the southern United States, so it kind of fits. But let's see what we can do. If I can hit this right. He wants to move out of the way, I'm sure. Yep. Hang on. Try to take a better swing at it. There we go. Oh, it attacked back, didn't it? Look at that. Straight on through to the other side. Yes. Yeah, maybe a little wavering, but pretty smooth. I can feel the moisture inside. Yes, that is fresh and supple. And that is the difference, again, between supple bamboo and non-supple bamboo. Just glanced it there. Let me try to get that better. Yeah. Nope. I'm going to try this way then. I'm trying to hold my phone and film this, and that's what my problem is. I'm not swinging well because of that. There we go. That was kind of messy, but still, it did a number on it. There we go. There's a number on it. Yes. Now, split the bamboo. Ha 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 ha. Okay, well. Hey, there's 2 small pieces. Back out on my zooming there. My volume button's on my phone zoom, and I don't like that. Alright. Oh, look at that. 2. I managed to hit the power off on my camera right after that cut, so that's this weird jump here. You can see I got 1. There it is. You know, not a huge cut, but still in this one. And that's a little different angle you can see. But I still managed to make it through 2 pieces of bamboo. I would say those are, I don't know. Well, I went through, that's about 1 inch on my knuckle there, so maybe about 1 inch worth of bamboo there. And a little more worth 1 inch worth of bamboo there. But yeah, like I said, it's much different cutting on the dry versus the fresh. Hence why we are cutting on the fresh. And these will all grow up bigger by a month or so from now. In which case I'll come back and do more cutting on them with swords. Swords, glorious swords. Okay, try some trickery here if I can. I don't know if I'll be able to. Oh, that's pretty good. And come here, haha. This piece was already set up. Ooh, look at that. That went good. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, yeah. Now look at that here. Compared to my finger, you see that's a good solid inch across, a pretty good bamboo. So what does this tell us? Not a whole lot, but from my experience, fresh bamboo cuts about like fresh bone does in terms of how it feels going through. So something like that might be roughly equivalent to maybe a forearm bone or something. Anyway, I know I promised a sword video next, but apparently I lied because I forgot to bring my swords today. That's okay. There's the bamboo grove. The new stuff and the old stuff in the darker parts. But we're going to take the axe and do one whack on some old bamboo for comparison. Well, change of plans. I found a big piece. Oop, that's supple. So we are going to take a swipe at it at about head level with the machete. See what we can get out of that. Huh? Now that, like I said, in comparison to my hand, is about that wide. So almost half as wide as my fist. So, see all this stuff? I'm swinging through here, down here, and this is how crowded it is in here. So I'm leaning on this piece of bamboo, literally, to get in where I can hit this. So not an easy cut, mind you. And look at that. 14-inch machete through that much bamboo. Look at that next to my hand. Do you see that? That is how easy it is, my friends. That's like as long as my hand, finger-wise. I don't have big fingers, but still, that's probably about ½ an inch thick. Yeah. And that shows you how easy, because this, honestly, feels about as much resistance as a pork leg bone and something like a pork leg. Feels about the same to me as I remember when I've cut on that. So, 14-inch machete capable of taking a leg? Sadly, yes. All right, let's try that. See this piece fell. Was that piece that's in the way, so we'll just swipe at it real quick. See what we can do. This is overhead, like literally over my head. Oh, I miss. Trying to choke up a bit because there's not much room in here. So, whoa. Well, it hit and mangled. I think because it's a shorter blade, it didn't have the room to clear through like a machete would. Really not designed to cut bamboo anyway, but well, scored it. I came a little too far back on that one. There we go. Off goes the bamboo leg. And you can see that is, compared to my hand, pretty good chunk of bamboo, but it has to be supple, which I'm going to show you in a second here. Grab the machete. And here we have a piece of dry bamboo, right? Dry as dry can be for the machete. But you see, that's this thick. There's a machete blade. About as thick as the machete blade, and that one is much thinner, about half the size. But it's dry, so this will make an interesting comparison. Made most of the way through, not all the way. But it's half the diameter. I don't see any pieces today that are really dried out in the same thickness. Let's see. That one. Okay, this one is. Really, look at how dense this is. You guys better know I love you coming back in here. Film this nonsense. Alright. This piece is in my way here. This piece is right next to me. I'm very cramped in here, but let us try and see what happens. We can get a good swipe on truly dry bamboo and see the difference with a roughly equivalent size piece of bamboo. Well, it jarred the fuck out of my hand, and you can see, barely did a thing. Let's take another good swipe. Huh? Okay. That one, where is it? Okay. Got about halfway through, and that's it. I really felt that in the hand. That jarred me hard, whereas the fresh bamboo, I could barely feel. So, that is the difference between fresh bamboo, again, and hard dry. Oops, look at that. Woo, burp. That turning my hand. Hands get a little tired from that jarring hard stuff. Alright, well, we're going to cut it there. I'll probably throw a sword in here somewhere, so I won't look like a liar about my videos. Claim I put up a sword video next. This is related, but not actual swords. But there's, and look at this, is really just at the edge. That's the new growth right behind me. Right about here is where the old stuff starts. But look at that, how quickly this goes to virtual impassing. Hilson, and good day.
Well,
folks.
I got back to my car and look who's visiting. Yes. Well, where is he? There he is, or she. The little grasshopper. That's a little. That's next to my pointer finger. So, very little grasshopper. Oh, just came for a visit then and say goodbye. We shall say goodbye to Bamboo Grove for the day. You will not escape my enemy. Bamboo is the enemy. Panda Club forever. Although I'm the only member who still cuts anything. Hilson, hang a day, folks.